Cheers, guys. Oh, that's good. Righto. What is it? I've got to be quiet. Was it 12:17? It's late at night. The old fire's been going good. I've got all the doors down in here, so it keeps this area really nice and warm. All night I've been going through all what I call me office work, and it's emails and just all the bullshit. And I'm very behind on my emails. And there was one that popped up and I thought, right, what I'm going to do is actually, I want to read this one out because I think it'll be very interesting for people. What am I trying to do? Go to Gmail. If you can hear that, ooh, it's Pookie. She's in her bed and she's whinging. Okay, so where are we? Was it that one? No, not that one. It's another one I still got. Neil, ERC. I've got to get to. No, that's Geo-Stash. Solid, man. It's been ages. I've got this one here. I'm getting to you, man. I'm getting to you. Sorry I haven't even responded at all. Where the hell is that email? Some public contact form. Scotty Mead. No, that's a CB250. The parts that's in the US. I'm going to get to you too, man. Contact form. Here's another one. Cameron Johnson, long time viewer. Might. Oh, where's it working? Cracking. Yes, this is the one. Cool. Is that no coming out? No, no, must have let the dog in. Righto, let me just get another swig. Oh, actually, guys, I don't normally do this, but I'm having a Jimmy and I'm going to have a cigarette as well. Right. I'm sorry about the cigarette. If you find it offensive, I am sorry. This is real life. This is real Mark. Okay. So this is from Cameron Johnson. Hi Mark, I'm a long-time viewer of your YouTube channel. I wanted to thank you for the awesome content. Just wondering if you might talk about something on a future episode. Hey presto, that's what we're doing. I had a fairly serious crash on the weekend and ended up cracking 2 vertebrae in my lower back. Ouch. Riding my bike was the most awesome thing I did and always look forward to the next ride. Since the accident, let me take this off. Oh, throw that over there. Since the accident, I'm really questioning if riding is worth the risk. I know you have an off a few months ago and hurt your shoulder. I'm wondering how your head was in the whole process and if you were questioning continuing to ride after that. In brackets, sorry if this is the wrong place for this type of question. Thanks, Cameron from Sydney. That is not the wrong question at all. That's a very good bloody question. And I'm sure it's a question that a lot of people ask themselves after having an accident, and I've spoken to many people that have had accidents, and the general thing is when you talk to people like that, it's like they said they've had an accident and they went, that's it. Either the wife said you've got to get rid of it, or the mum, or whatever it is, or they just went, this is not bloody worth it, got rid of it. But then later in life they've come back to it. So I think after having an accident, I think it's also the type of accident that you have. Everybody's a little bit different. Now, when I had my accident, that didn't involve anything else. That was my mistake. That when I had that accident, I went, in my head, I went, I was too hot in the corner. I had bald bloody back, or bald tyres. That's something that I can learn from and prevent. And I always ride very defensively. And there are always, you can't, even if you do that, shit's going to happen. So in my head, I'm going, even if I did have an accident that was out of my control, would that prevent me? It's hard to know until you're actually in that situation. I don't think so. I don't think I would feel that way. But if I'm in hospital for 6 months with me, things hanging up and around, I'm in a body cast, or, it's affected my life, I might reconsider my thoughts on that. What do you guys think? I don't know. It's a tricky one. I think it's a hard one. You don't know until you are in that situation. It's a bit like you see a show and there's a person there and they're being chased by a bear, or there's a bear encounter and they do something and you go, I would have done this or whatever. I do that, but at the same time I do this with Nay, and I say, but Nay, I know that being in that situation, it's a whole different, sitting in your couch, watching somebody else do something and you think, I'm all calm, this is what I would have done. But when you're in the moment, how are you going to think? It's always, it's, different scenario. So that question, I was fine after the accident, not a problem, knew it was my problem, that's it. But there are a lot of people that do have accidents and go, no, that's it, it's not worth it, and get out of it. And then some come back later on. There you go. Oh, what else am I going to bloody talk about? There was actually another email asking about spokes. So what was he on? He was on a Yamaha TX, or it was a TX something. He didn't exactly give me all the details of the bike, but it was just basically a little runabout. And what had happened was, on the back wheel, one of the spokes had broken. It punctured the tyre, but it also got wrapped, and he actually showed a picture. I'll probably whack it up now. That spoke got wrapped around the chain. It was like, holy bloody crap. He was all right, not a problem. But he wondered, he was saying that since I've been doing a lot of the stuff down at Essendon Motorcycles, whether I asked them what their thoughts, the mechanics, on checking spokes. And as he said, most people do the whole tink, 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 you listen for it. And is that the proper way to do it or not? So I've responded to him and said that I believe doing the tink, tink, tink is not a problem, and that's how I do it. I don't think there most probably is a technical way of doing it, but I think guys in the comments, put your bloody thoughts in regards to the spokes. Is the tink, tink, tink thing okay? Gotta love a bloody naked flame. It's mesmerising. it was funny, what was I reading somewhere? Was I reading? I was reading. No, I might have been watching a YouTube video. I don't know, something. But it was something about fires, and it might be the same as the sun. Or is it the same as... No, it's the red wave. There's something that comes off it, and you get that, and it actually has the chemicals in you. I can't remember what it was, whether it's dopamine or whatever, one of those things. But what it does is increases a certain chemical that helps you to relax or something like that. It's actually beneficial to you. And yeah, I thought, well, that's interesting actually, because you know, when you get out and you always, when we go camping and that, we're always sitting around a campfire. Obviously, you know, it helps having a bloody Jimmy, obviously, and just talking with mates. And of course, when we're out bloody, you know, on our bikes and that, you know, the world behind you, the rat race, you're just not even thinking about it. I always try and stay off my phone. I don't check anything. The only time normally I'll look at the phone is to maybe take a photo. That's about it. But yeah, so maybe there is something with that, sitting around a campfire or open fires and getting that red radiation. I don't know, whatever it is. Again, there you go, there's another one. Someone out there will know exactly what I'm bloody trying to say and not saying it very well. But yeah, interesting. No, this old bloody fireplace is doing all right. It's still holding up. I've got it where I've got it through the roof. I don't have it sealed, and what happens is, can you see? When it rains, the water does run down, and it comes and it actually seeps down on this, so I get a lot of rust. But it's still strong. I'm waiting for the day where it bloody just disintegrates. But yeah, it's doing all right so far. I'm contemplating maybe changing this up. I'd like to have a fireplace, but a way to be able to cook on it, or have a what do you call it? A bloody a kettle sitting on there. Because I'm thinking, well, I've got all this heat and it's heating up this place, but why not double it by being able to cook on it, or have, you know, hot water just sitting there instead of pressing the bloody kettle? Because I have an app now. You guys have, in Australia, most probably have had those people coming around and they want to put the monitoring thing. It's a little Bluetooth thing, and what it does is it monitors your electricity. And I find it interesting. I mean, we don't worry too much about it. It's this bloody, I don't know what it is. Oh, it's going to be that slow time it starts. What it does is it has a little graph like that thing. It will pop up in a minute. And you can see where the spikes are. It shows you your usage. It's real time. So, and you can go back days, and it just syncs to the thing out at the meter. Hopefully that will... Come on! By the power of Grayskull! So, it's interesting because when you look at it and you see these big spikes, in the morning there's always a huge spike, and that's Nay drying her hair with the hairdryer, because it's like, you know, 2,000 watt bloody thing that you're going shh. When you boil water to make a cuppa, you see that spike whenever the kettle gets turned on, using a microwave, using the dryer, vacuuming, using the big power saws and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so it's quite interesting to see that. I don't even know. It still hasn't bloody loaded, the stupid thing. Oh, it's a great app, isn't it? Yeah, it works great. No worries, Mark. I'll retry. Try the retry. Why was I saying that, guys? The electricity. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Oh, here it goes. It's starting to bloody load up. There we go. And then we go into here. Boom. All right, it's working. It's working. Bloody glasses on. So as you can see there, now it's only showing, oh God, it's because I've got to bring it, the camera's not auto set. There you go, so that's yesterday's, oh come on. Boom, and you can see the big spikes that come out to the, and then it pisses, sorry guys. Yeah, interesting. And now even more interesting because the bloody electricity prices are going up and stuff like that. We run with, we're with AGL, I think it is. AGL? Yeah, AGL. 2 days in a row, they've sent a thing through to Nay's phone saying that between 5 o'clock and 7 o'clock, if you can reduce your power usage by 30%, you'll get a $10 credit. And if you only reduce it by, I don't know, 10% or 20%, something like that, you get a $5 credit. So what we did was we basically turned everything off, and between those hours we actually went out and did a bit of shopping and whatever, so had nothing turned on, so we easily will get the two lots of $10 credit. It's a bit of fun. But it's good too, because it kind of like makes you look at things like, yeah, like I've got the bloody, you see, I've got the garage light, all the lights over in the garage, it's over there, it's all running. Why the hell? Turn it off. Boom. Sitting there having a Jimmy, now I'm saving money. Righto guys, that's it. Beautiful. Righto, get out of here.